You mention a product and 10 minutes later it's all over your feed. It feels like your phone is a spy in your pocket. But here's the truth. It's not just listening, it's a constant stream of data being sent to build a profile of who you are. In this video tutorial, I'll walk you through 3 things you need to do in order to get back your privacy, plus a bonus tip at the end of this video tutorial. So the first is to delete your advertiser's ID. And to do this, you need to open settings on your phone. Now, the first thing we're going to do is that we need to kill the fingerprint on our phone. So it's basically a digital fingerprint. Every Android phone has a unique advertising ID that follows you from an app to app. So when you go to settings on your phone, you need to locate privacy on your phone. So open privacy, and then all you need to do is to scroll down until you see apps. Open apps on your phone, and then we're going to delete the advertising ID. So you can see we have here reset advertising ID and then delete advertising ID. So this doesn't stop us, but it's basically stop companies from linking your activity directly to your identity. You become a ghost to the ad network. So when you delete this, you're going to behave like an anonymous. So we're actually going to delete this. So just click on delete this and then go ahead and delete advertising ID. You can basically reset this as well. So when you do this, it's actually going to help you from seeing those kind of ads. So it's going to protect you so you don't become a ghost to ads network. So basically that's the first option. If you can't see these ads from privacy direct from here, you can equally go to Google on your phone. Just open Google, and then you go to all services, and then you can scroll down until you see privacy and security. When you click on ads, you can equally see that I've already deleted that. So you can see I'm no more seeing delete advertising ID. That I've already deleted it. So in case you don't see that, just follow this method and go to Google and then delete that. The next is delete personalize using shared data. So that is the other option we need to do. And for that, you still need to go to settings and then go to Google. This time around, open Google and then go to all services and then scroll down to privacy and security. When you go there, all you need to do is to go to personalize using shared data. So that's the next thing we're going to do. Personalize using shared data. Explain this before we move on. Now, personalize using shared data. This is just a master switch that allows Google apps to grab data from other apps to your device to personalize experience. So it's in reality just like cross app tracking. So all we need to do now is to click on that personalize using shared data. Just open that, and then you can see some apps over there. You can see Gmail, you can see device contact in external media. So all you have to do is to disable these apps. Just disable this app, and then in this case, what we are trying to do is that, so when you disable this, basically what you are trying to do is that you are stopping app from gossiping about you behind your back. You are closing the door on cross-app data leaks. So basically that is what you are doing. You are getting back your privacy. So that is the second option. Now, the final one I'm going to talk about is you have to kill usage diagnostics. So I will explain that as well. But before that, let's go to settings. Let's go to settings on our phone. So when you go to settings, go to Google once again, and then go to all services, and then scroll back to privacy and security. Now, what we are trying to do is that this stops the background heartbeat. So usage and diagnosis send information about your battery system stability and app usage back to Google. So that is happening 24/7, and this actually has to go ahead to consume your data as well. So all we need to do is to click on usage and diagnostic, make sure you do that, and all we have to do is to turn it off. So when you do this, you are basically getting back your privacy. Now I promise a bonus tip, and the bonus tip is basically about microphone audit. So even with this off, check your permission manager. So we can actually go ahead to our phone settings again, go back to privacy, and then when you go to privacy, just go to permission manager on your phone. Permission manager. So when open permission manager, just scroll down until you see microphone. So open microphone, and then if you see apps like calculator, games that access your microphone, you can actually revoke that. So I've opened that. These are apps that basically accessing my microphone. So you can see allow only whilst in use. You can see allow all the time. So you can actually, if you see some apps accessing your microphone, you can actually revoke all those settings. So this is actually the tips. These are things you need to do on your device to actually get back your privacy. Digital privacy is a right, not a luxury. If this actually helps you, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming video tutorials. Till I come away again. Bye bye.